2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Dallas Mavericks. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They set the pick. Here's Cousins. Shot is off. Great D that time from Jordan. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Kings.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Now, here is Russell. Shot's good by Lyles.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Booker. And the 3 ball is good. And here are the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Now, here is Russell. Feeds to Cousins with 4 seconds on the clock. And it's blocked by Jordan. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Booker. Then it's Jordan, and it's Reese in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
No good from Booker. Carl, he's covered by Clarkson. Here's Young. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston with the ball. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Kicks it to Cousins. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Jokic. The shot, no good. And so it's a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, you expect the home team.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for San Antonio. The baseline J, and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Booker, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Booker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Boston. Here's Lyles, guarded by Embiid. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Jacobson, and Embiid with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
For the Spurs, number 20.
19 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Oladipo. Shoots the 3. San Antonio again missing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Spurs substitution. Young. McLemore. Carl.
7 seconds left in the third. And Oladipo, here we go. And it is good!
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Now Clarkson, we've got Booker. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Carl, he's covered by Clarkson. Here's Cousins. Connects. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Booker. And here's Oladipo. Down low. And the pass to Cousins. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Boston with it. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
To the wing on the left. To the left side wing. And Booker kicks to Clarkson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.